Our bodies have an amazing line of protection called the immune system. The immune system is composed of various cells that protect our bodies. For immune cells to do their job properly, cellular communication is critical. The body contains over 60 trillion cells. When cells detect foreign material or invaders, they produce chemicals that alert the brain and other cells of danger. The brain then produces hormones and neurotransmitters that alert the immune cells. Immune cells contain extremely accurate GPS systems that allow them to find the exact location that needs help. When the immune cells are called into action, the body creates a pathway for the cells to arrive at the compromised area with quickness. Once they arrive, they immediately go to work. Symptoms such as inflammation, pain, redness, and fever are all manifestations of immune cells working. During the process, different immune cells are involved. When repairs are done and new healthy cells have replaced damaged ones, everything goes back to normal. Immune cells are an amazing part of our body. Each immune cell has special skills, weapons, and knowledge, like a SWAT team. Working together with the brain, glands, gut, and microbiota, immune cells are capable of keeping our bodies healthy at the cellular level. Their core functions include killing and dismantling unrepairable cells, destroying cancerous cells, bacteria, viruses, and fungi, removing toxins, responding to infections, and recording information about foreign molecules and germs. Immune cell production occurs in different parts of the body. Some are created in the leg's bone marrow, others in the spleen, while many others are created in the thymus gland. The thymus is an important gland, especially when it comes to immune cells. This gland regulates immune response and tracks immune cell activity throughout the body. All in all, there are over 12 trillion immune cells in the body. With that much protection, how do we become susceptible to chronic illnesses? The immune system can only perform at its best when there's a healthy balance of hormones and neurotransmitters. When imbalances occur, the immune system has a hard time functioning. For example, when we're under stress, the body increases the production of a hormone called cortisol. High levels of cortisol impair the thymus gland. Remember, the thymus is responsible for regulating immune response and creating immune cells. When impaired, the immune system takes a big blow. Oftentimes, this goes undetected because unlike an adrenaline rush, we can't feel cortisol rushes. Another important part of the immune system is an area of the brain called the vagus. The vagus communicates with the thymus, spleen, and immune cells through neurotransmitters called norepinephrine. This region receives messages when tissues are damaged or compromised, and whenever there's an elevated amount of inflammatory molecules in the bloodstream. In response to the high levels of inflammatory molecules, signals are sent to block the production of TNF, a substance in the body which causes inflammation. If left unchecked, TNF can cause immune system diseases. Blocking TNF is essential for controlling inflammation and is an important part of the immune response. Communication between the vagus and immune system is important in keeping our bodies healthy and free from chronic illnesses. These communications are done through reflexes. Chronic stress, however, always disrupts this communication. This is why chronic stress leads to many other illnesses. It compromises the entire immune system. One of the most damaging effects of a compromised immune system is that immune cells are produced incorrectly. When this happens, immune cells are not capable of recognizing unhealthy cells. This plays a large role in the development of chronic diseases. They also can't recognize cancer in cells when they're not produced correctly, giving way for cancer to spread and tumors to form. Additionally, when these improper immune cells encounter germs, they are slow to react, thus allowing for pathogens and infections to spread. Healing from infections also takes longer than normal, leading to extended inflammation, which further affects immune response and other organs. Since unhealthy immune cells can't distinguish between healthy and unhealthy cells, they begin attacking healthy tissue. This is how autoimmune diseases develop, such as rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, and psoriasis. When talking about the immune system, it's important to note that immune cells have helpers, known as microbiomes. Microbiomes are good bacteria that live in the intestinal tract. There are over 800 types of bacteria that live peacefully in colonies within the gut. These bacteria create byproducts and chemicals which help keep the intestinal tract healthy and send reports to immune cells letting them know the status of the bacterial colonies. These chemicals also help prevent chronic inflammation and induce normal hormonal responses. An imbalance of these colonies affects our immune system. Common culprits are lack of nutrition and antibiotics. For example, for microbiomes to create the essential byproducts mentioned earlier, they need fiber. A low-fiber diet is disastrous for these colonies. Antibiotics kill all bacteria, including the good bacteria that works within the immune system. Destroying these bacteria creates damage that affects the entire body. Another factor affecting our immune system is being overweight or obese. When we are constantly in these situations, inflammation occurs, which stimulates the adrenal gland to produce certain hormones. These hormones disrupt neuropeptides, which change our mood and behavior. This causes the body to produce a stress hormone, ACTH, which stimulates the release of cortisol. As mentioned earlier, high levels of cortisol are damaging to the immune system. Other factors affecting the immune system include lack of proper nutrients, sleep, and chronic inflammation. So how do we know if we have problems with our immune system? Common symptoms of a compromised immune system are low immune defenses, allergies, and flus and infections that last for several days. Allergies occur when immune cells aren't able to recognize certain foods, pollen, or animal hair and attack them because they think they're pathogenic. Unfortunately, surrounding tissues become victims in the process, leading to swelling, tears, excess mucus, and inflammation. The good news is that the body can heal itself. Our phytotherapy immune system protocol combines nutrition with tools that supports the body's ability to self-repair to restore immune system strength. The program helps the body reestablish cycles of reflexes by our nervous system to the thymus and spleen to avoid overactive or underactive immune responses. Through focusing on the right combination of nutrition and tools, the body can restore optimal immune strength.